watching the weekly Wednesday What's Up. Windy. Woo.
Son number
Oh, my wiener. You're watching a weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel where I tell you everything about what happened in my life. No poo-poo problems with the dogs today, but we have definitely reached that moment in time every Wednesday where I go to the chiropractor and I come home and I'm tired as shit. I was falling asleep during class today. It was like, I don't know what it was, but we got 10% on this battery too, but let's make this one quick, because I don't really... I did a long thing already about the roast stuff, and I think I said all I needed to say about that with haters and all that other stuff. My plan tonight, my main plan tonight, I was just gonna go to sleep, but I've been really bad about this, and two things. I've been really bad about two things that are really important too. One is, you know, we're 1 week after the big announcement, right? And I told everybody that I was gonna have to hold back on doing reactions and just doing videos and on the channel, right? Like, I don't think everybody understood that, but that's what I basically meant, is like things are gonna get pretty crazy with moving and everything, and honestly, I really have not done enough. Like, the main thing I did was just put in my moving out notice. But that's pretty much all I did. Like, I haven't gotten rid of enough stuff. I haven't really done anything. It's really bad. I was looking up like share houses and things like that, like how to do, but the problem is I'm not spending enough time looking for a place to stay. Oh man, it's bad, guys. I don't know how to say it other than it's bad because, okay, there's the demand of certain things I need to like react to or whatever, right? Like, even for example, like the World Star Hip Hop, the questions thing, is that's something I actually want to react to, right? I don't want to do it tonight because I'm fucking tired already, but I know I need to maybe do it tomorrow. But it's like, I think, you know what it is? It's like, I think to myself, okay, it's gonna be something small. It's gonna be something short. Let me just react to it really quick, and then upload it, like, and then get it up there. But the problem is, even though something is like 5 minutes, the total time takes about 40 something minutes afterwards to render or transfer over, render, upload it to YouTube, thumbnail, all the like. And it's like, I used to be able, when I was only doing one video a night or something like that, I used to be able, especially longer videos like the weekly Wednesday What's Up, I used to be able to disappear for a while and go do something else, take a shower, and I'm still able to do that kind of stuff. But the kind of stuff that I need to do now is like focusing on searching, and I don't really even know how to search very well. That's the other problem about like a share house or something like that. Like, it's just, I feel like during the weekday it's like almost impossible, and if I don't physically just tell myself to not focus on like bulk reactions over the weekend, it's just not gonna work. It's like I'm gonna lose out big time. I mean like, I don't know. There it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, like what I should be doing correctly, and I need to, like, I should do a moving out sale online, submit something, and hopefully more people, like, hopefully people will show up, and I don't even know, like, what, during the weekend or something like that, people come by or something like that. I don't know. Like, some people just sell all their stuff to the recycle site. And that's the other thing. I thought about the whole computer thing. Like, selling my TV. Well, I'm okay with doing this now. Selling my TV, selling my computer. But I don't know, actually. I really don't know, like, if that's enough money. Or if that's selling the stuff I have in my apartment is enough to buy a new laptop suitable. That's the problem. Like, the smartest thing to do, kind of, would be to sell everything, right? And then see how much I can get for it, like that. You know what I mean? But the problem is, the moment I lose my computer, the channel stops also. You know what I mean? So everything's done. So if I sell my computer and I don't make enough for it, then I gotta spend more money that I shouldn't be. That's the problem. It may not work out, guys. I'm really, in theory, thinking about this. Like, if I sell everything, if I'm lucky, maybe I can get $1,000 for my TV. Maybe. This TV over here. If I'm lucky, maybe I'm thinking I can get $1,000 for this. And for this computer here, I don't even know what it would. Maybe $500. About. Maybe more. Maybe more. I don't know. I really don't know what these things sell for in Japan and who would buy them. Things like that. This computer is about. It's mid 2010, so I don't know what it would retail for if I sold it. Like, the lowest end. I wish there was a place I could check for that kind of stuff. To cut off my phone is getting really full because I keep on forgetting to delete the weekly Wednesday Whatsups, and it goes to the recently deleted area. Anyways, I'm really trying to get a better battle plan here. Like, I just got it's like the main stuff. Like, okay, just go, right? The other stuff, but I still have time, but I don't want to lose track of that time. You know what I mean? I'm saying, you know what I mean, a lot. What else? What else happened? Today was actually yesterday or so was my job is actually putting in the notices now with the parents, letting everybody know that I'm leaving. And that's a bit sad because the parents are coming up to me, and I don't know exactly what the message is in Japanese, so and I only get to look at that notice like when I'm giving them out to the kids, or like when the kids come up to me or whatever. So I don't know exactly what they're saying, but I tried explaining to them about the YouTube Space Tokyo stuff, and they didn't know what I was kind of talking. So I know it wasn't in that letter. It wasn't covered. I think they basically just said that my contract was finished and that I'll be relocating to Tokyo, and that they're gonna be trying to switch. They're gonna find someone to switch with me sooner than later, and I'm kind of helping with interviews. Like, people are observing my classes to see if they can do it. Then on the side note, the bigger problem is I've been trying to help, like, get more people to come in to interview and things like that, but some dickhead posted like a rant, or like just a complaint about the school and the company I work for, an actual employee that works in my company, apparently, allegedly, just saying all these like lies and shit, are just really just complaining about things that I think could have just been addressed directly with the management or whatever. So the problem is, when people are like looking up this company, like, you know, some people do this to look up the company. They look up the company before interviewing, and they're like, what the fuck's going on here? So it's really frustrating. And that someone actually gave it to me. They're like, wait a second, this is the same company you work for? And they're like, I just read this on the internet. And I talked to another coworker today about that they had the same problem with their friend. And it's fun. This is actually an ongoing issue. I thought about making a video about this, like, exclusively, but this is an ongoing issue about foreigners that you know how they call it white privilege? I guess this would be like foreign privilege and such, or like foreigner gaijin privilege, like how they when you work somewhere for so long, you get this like kind of like ego driven, like you just think you're the shit, right? And you deserve like all this money and like raise after raise after raise. And I guess because I ran a company, or and I was management as well, like I saw the other end of that where it's like, especially for English teaching, there will be a cap, like, because that it's just that's the way the business works. And it's really about supply and demand, so to speak, right? And I think a lot of people, when they, especially people that work full-time or part-time, even in America, like, there's going to be a cap on part-time because that's as far as they can utilize you. Like, like, how can I say, like, it's kind of it's very rare to see skill level improve in a company, especially if these kind of teaching companies, when people get too comfortable, right? And it really doesn't matter if you're, especially with the English teaching, you can be a great teacher, you can be a decent teacher. It really doesn't make a difference in the end result. You would have to be a damn near amazing teacher, bringing in hordes of children, like an entirely different school, to really make a big difference in, like, where the company management turns their head and like, damn, we need to pay this, because it comes down to a simple fact: they need to pay someone to keep them, so to speak. You know what I'm like? I'm not saying it again. They're so good, we don't want to lose them, so we need to pay them as much as it's going to cost, because otherwise they're going to become competition, so to speak. Otherwise, especially if you're like someone who's been working somewhere for some time, you're pretty much burnt out, tired, you got relaxed, and you're just coming in, collecting a paycheck. Some people feel like that anyways, or people do that. You're in, you're out, not even, you're not even cleaning up the rooms anymore. Just kind of like you're almost right behind the kids when they're leaving, right? So, in and out, so to speak. And, you know, so it doesn't really help to improve the business, so to speak. I remember when I had my contract negotiations and such, they were asking me, like, okay, what can you do if you're going to get this much more money? Like, what can you do to help the company more? I gave them my proposal and things like that. And that's the natural evolution of things, right? And then, like, going back to the whole thing about, if you're an amazing teacher, if you're that good of a teacher, when you're able to bring in a whole nother bulk of students and group of kids, then in all likelihood you'd be running your own school. You know what I mean? Damn, why am I saying that so much? But yeah, that's generally that. Like my boy Tino, like, he was that damn good, he started his own school. That's how it really works. If you're that damn good, you just start running your own school, because that, business wise, that makes more sense. Otherwise, it's just, in a sense, kind of being lazy, and that you want someone else to take the burden to, what can I say, deal with the complaints, allegations, sexual harassment situations in some cases. Um, yeah, the parents' complaints, the safety issues, all this stuff. You want them to all deal with that, but then expect to get a lot of money based upon what they have to deal with, so to speak. So that's the risk of running your own business. Is like, yeah, the risk is higher, but the rewards are that much better. So if you're not down for that type of risk, just like my own risk, stay in where it's convenient, so to speak. So, um, anyways, yeah, the moving thing. Fuck. I'm gonna go try and see Ant-Man this weekend as well. And yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I'm sure I can think of some other things to talk about. There's collaborations and things. Someone from Google is trying to look into my channel situation. If that doesn't work, I need to jump to a network sooner than later, because maybe that would really help with the money. So, fuck, that'd be great. Especially the laptop. You know, I would feel a lot better if I knew I could get just a portable laptop. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just better just to work with this Mac. Just take it, lug this shit to wherever I'm gonna stay. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's not. It wouldn't be so bad in retrospect. It just to have this and not worry about financials and such. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I really thought about like there's a guy who in America that could probably fix me up something for a MacBook, but I still would have to pay him. Maybe I should talk to him first. I don't know. Maybe I wonder if I can get a MacBook Pro under $1,000 that's still faster than this computer that I'm using right now, 5 years old. Let me know about that, guys. That'll be my question of the video right now. I am looking forward to next month as well. Flash, Arrow, um, reacting, getting back to reacting to the stuff that I'm interested in reacting and I have fun reacting in. Not just all this other YouTube Vine shit like the formula everybody's doing so they can get 100,000 subscribers and shit like immediately, like stealing other people's content and shit. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I am looking forward to the flash, especially the flash. There's a guy that's gonna work with me to do some green screen stuff and I talked about this on Twitter as well. I'll make this one very brief about how I'm last Saturday, I don't know, I was like high or something, like just really tired and I couldn't sleep, and then I woke up, I got home around 6 o'clock, went to sleep, woke up around 11, couldn't sleep after that, and I was seeing like the people from Smosh were visiting Tokyo and they were doing like the Mario Kart stuff, and I also saw something about my friend Jessica Nigri was talking with PewDiePie about something of Japanese, and just something struck me kind of strange. And it was also the YouTube Tokyo Space. They were having this kind of get together. Something kind of struck me a little strange in the fact that maybe I've been in Fukuoka for too long. It's like this world that foreigners see as Japan. Like Tokyo does not equal Japan. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Tokyo does not equal the majority of the way Japan really is. Okay, and just based on my experiences, the majority of Japan is just very countryside, very boring. The same way the majority of America is countryside, okay? The heartland, basically. Very quiet, very boring, right? And just like New York, Tokyo is an infusion of transplants, both Japanese, both foreigners, and everybody's trying to be a certain, like, image, a certain way, a certain standard, right? Especially in Tokyo, and it just sometimes I don't know what it is, what bothers me, because I don't watch J-vlogging videos for that one particular reason. Like it kind of annoys me to watch people traveling around Japan. I think part of it, what bothers me about that is like the naiveness of especially foreigners just that are just visiting for 1 week or something, and they're like doing these like kind of silly tourist type things, and especially when like the conventions come around and you see people like machinima or whatever, and then they'll show themselves in Japan and they're like, yeah, this is Japan, I'm at a robot cafe. I'm like, no nigga, that's fucking Tokyo. That's just a little area. Like, okay, this isn't the way Japan is not that weird. Like, it's not that weird. Like, my boy Unrested got in trouble like about that a couple days ago. He received a copyright strike. Unfucking believable, because there was a list that somebody made about Japan, and he was kind of like going through the list detail by detail, debunking it or whatever, and they didn't like what he had to say, so they gave him a copyright strike. Fucking crazy. Yeah, but it just really bothered me a bit, because I started thinking about it, guys, and I was just like, damn, man, I'm about to return back to that area of like you know, if I already have a problem, let me put it this way. If I already have a problem, if people already have a problem with me doing honest reactions and not really being fucking hyper excited about every fucking thing I react to and shit, like, and people can't handle the fact that maybe I'm just not gonna like something and not be impressed, right? If I'm already having a problem with that with reactions, what's gonna happen when I go to YouTube Tokyo, try to collaborate and shit, and like still try to kind of do my natural chill type videos about Japan or whatever, and you know, right next to all these other J vloggers or whatever who are like total Japanophiles, you know, are really into Japan and shit, and like, yeah, we're gonna go to Kaiten Sushi today. Like, I'll be like, yeah, I just went there last week. Okay, you know, this is kind of a problem. I'm a little worried about this. Like, just being myself, but myself may not be enough to be entertaining, so to speak. Like, you know, like, and I get this. I completely get this about reactions, is that people come and they want to see like me hyped about, or they want to be shared, they're hyped about something, so they want to see videos where other people are hyped about it too. So I can see where my videos come off as like a downer, basically, specifically Batman versus Superman. So I really wonder about this with Japan as well, like if I really want to do more things about Japan and things like, I really worry about that a bit. Like finding the right attitude, the right sort of stuff. You know, I can't fucking talk about anime forever because, well, like a lot of it is shit now. I can't talk about all the tourist trap stuff all the time. I do wonder about that. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking if I go into that mentality of my tour guide when I used to do tours as a tour guide, I think if I go back into that mentality a little bit more, like I'm trying to show a better Japan, or a more interesting Japan to my type of audience, basically. Even though I've seen it many times, I want to show unique things about Japan. Maybe something like that might be better. Might be better. I don't know. I don't know. There's a few things, and like, I'm not even like, and I feel so bad because I was saying I was supposed to be putting up more Japanese videos and such, and there's so much stuff pending here, but it's just so much easier to edit reaction videos and get like 1,000 views immediately. You know what I mean? That's enough. You know what I mean. So, guys, anyways, this was a nice talk. I feel a little more relaxed, and I'll check back with you next week. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's keep the conversations going, of course. And thank God, dude. Thank God for the Red Dreaded Nation, my subscribers, my fucking real deal subscribers. Like, I've never seen on any other channel people that get in some fucking lengthy conversations the way you guys do, just like the way I do lengthy ass videos. Like real deal some shit, and it's just because it's an older crowd. I have an older crowd, more been around, we've got experience and shit, or we're getting into that zone where we've seen some things and we know exactly what we want to do. I get it, and we can break some shit down real easily. That's why I appreciate you guys. Alright, I'll talk to you guys next week, and I'll let you know what's up next week. Peace.